Brought to you by J Melody Studios.
Oh shit! What is up,
Is this?
guys?
What is it?
What is up?
Double dose episodes tonight, ladies and
double
gentlemen.
dose. We did a recording earlier. We got a main episode going down. We got the same cast here too. Let's fucking introduce them without no hesitation. We got Mike One over here, my resident hell diver.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. We got Joker, our resident comedian.
What's
Inside
up?
man.
What's up?
I got my good co-host over here, Nuker.
Yo,
Welcome
what's
back,
going
buddy.
on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back. I'm back from my little hiatus.
And
Where did you go? I was like, he ain't been
Let's
on.
get straight into it.
Let's get
Oh,
straight into it.
Straight into that? Straight into that, man? Had some
Straight
medical
into it.
issues happen, man. That kept taking me out of commission for 2 years.
Well, let's hear about it, man. Fuck HIPAA.
Oh, yeah. Fuck it. You guys really don't
Did
want to
you
know what
say
happened.
fuck HIPAA? That's my dude. Like right now, if I was standing next to him, I'm like, I'm rolling you a joint right now.
Let's
I got you, homie.
One of my medications didn't play well with me, and I lost like 20 pounds on a weekend. And
Really, dude? That's
Yes.
terrible.
Yes,
Mhm.
it wasn't.
Wait, was it water weight? Was it water weight? Because I hear
It
bitches
was,
say that
it was
sometimes.
something. I don't know what it was.
It was all poop.
It was
It's all
everything
poop.
was coming out. It was weird. It starts with an O and ends with a pick. So
No, it doesn't. Are you serious?
yeah.
Are you
Wait,
fucking kidding me?
Are you saying like the
The one everybody's
the
using.
drink? Are you talking about, like, the drink?
Ozempic, bro.
The one the
Oh,
celebrities
okay, well, I
and
didn't
everybody's
want-
using.
I was trying to be vague about it, but yeah, okay, we'll go
fuck
with
it,
that.
bro. We're good.
Fuck
There-
vague, man.
Yeah.
Fuck
Man,
vague.
they can come at me.
Yeah,
Fuck them.
Ozempic.
already tried.
So
No, dude,
every week you gotta-
Ozempic. We already know Ozempic, bro. They friggin' dude. You know what's really going on too is like you go online, and I saw this when I was on my Xbox, and I was just scrolling through the internet, and the first title that comes up in the Explorer is like different types of Ozempic on the market, and I'm going, well, that
What?
doesn't surprise me.
Okay,
I mean, when
well,
that
the
shit-
it's stuff where it works, bro. Ozempic is.
Oh, it does work.
Fuck yeah, it doesn't work. Where it works, dude. I
Oh, okay.
literally just don't eat shit like all day. I'm perfectly fine. And you don't wake up hungry, man. It's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird when you get used to it. But like
I do that too. It's called just drink water.
No,
Drink the
it's
earth
not
sauce.
the same, bro. It's not the same. Not even close.
You know.
And
Okay.
what it is like I up my dose. You have to up your dosages like every week. And apparently, I upped my dosages up too much, I guess, in 1 week, and my whole system went out of whack. So.
Oh, okay. I'm doing the Sam Sulik thing, so that's where I'm at now.
I was all worried, like, oh, I got an ulcer, bro. I got an ulcer, man. Things that can't even drink water. Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah.
no, dude. I've got the equipment. I'm using it. That's just all it is.
At least I got to study all the alien shit that's going on right now. So I just got to sit back,
Right? Yeah.
watch all that shit.
Yeah.
I'm glad because it's for this podcast. All right, Tobias. What is the topic today?
That's right. Okay. I'm glad you're back, Nuker. I'm glad that you're not dead. I was worried, honestly and genuinely, but I'm glad you're back. Tonight's podcast, we're going to talk about some crazy fucking shit that I was reading about earlier. We're going to talk about UF fucking O's. Why not? Let's talk about aliens.
Oh,
I know that this doesn't relate to gaming all and entirely right now, but you know what? This is something that's just going to get to
Okay.
regardless.
So I had something happen to me when I lived in Raleigh, North Carolina. Or it was outside. It was in a town called Wake Forest. And at that point in my life, I was still going to school and whatnot, man. But I was a very, very easygoing person. And we were. My sisters have their own stories for what happened there, but I remember one time, and I'm sitting there, and my sisters had just ran into my room because they were playing with a Ouija board in the next room. We can get into that some other time, and. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, it's fine. I don't see anything. Don't worry about it. And then that night when I was sleeping, I always slept with my head towards a window. And I looked out one day and I saw something I couldn't explain, and I looked at it and then I said, fuck it, I'm going to bed. and I woke up and it was gone the next day. It never appeared again. But it was like, you see something like that, man, that changes your perspective on life. You know,
What do you think you saw?
Yeah, what
Right.
you
I'm
see,
pretty
bro?
sure I saw. I'm pretty sure I've seen the typical triangular UFOs before. I got like
I was
stories
listening like a
about when I
fucking
lived.
Gray was looking at you in the face. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, don't fuck with him. But yeah, no. He is. Look at that. No, Tommy, look at him. He is angry.
So, have y'all heard about the drones flying over like New Jersey and everything?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what you guys have heard, but I recently found something that basically said, the only reason that you would have a drone flying at night, flying at that altitude so low to the ground, basically, because they're only like 30 feet off the ground, some of these drones are recording. They're basically explaining that the only reason they would do that is if they're looking for something specific. Now, why would they be 30 feet to the ground? Well, somebody brought up a point. Well, what if they're sniffing out radioactive material? There was apparently a story going around right now that they're
Sir, I do not fart radiation. I
well,
fart methane.
they're worried that a nuclear source is on the move, and they've got these drones searching around for them, and that's why we're seeing all these drones flying around New Jersey. Because they had a guy break it down because people were saying, oh, well, the drones are coming from the ocean. And the guy was explaining that a 1 megawatt antenna, the range is not possible. They're coming from, within 10 to 100 miles of that location. It was just crazy to think that there's a potential
Did you see the one that got
nuclear
shot
source. No, I didn't. One got shot at?
Yeah, it got shot at. They posted it all over TikTok.
Really? Let me look that up real quick.
No.
I didn't see anything about that.
Okay, see, I would agree with you. Right? But like, the drones are like everywhere now, right? Even on the West Coast.
Well, yeah, that's what they're talking about. The people are getting fed up with it,
Yeah.
and it's they're just distracting us from whatever is really going on. We really don't know what's going on, dude. And it's like the older I get, the more enlightened I get about life. And it's just one of those things where you stop saying, nah, it's impossible. You start thinking it's improbable. There's nothing impossible, man. You just got to open your mind to it.
Right. So let me get back a point. So why would they close down Wright Patterson's Air Force Base, like in Ohio, if this is a military operation? Like, why would there be like that type of thing?
I haven't seen any. We have helicopters flying over my place all the time, dude.
I've only seen the thing about New Jersey. You're saying this is like going on everywhere?
Yeah, it's going everywhere. Even
Oh, shit.
People are shooting at drones everywhere.
Hold on a second. Yes, Wright Patterson's Air Force Base. It got closed down, I think, Friday for like 4 or 5 hours.
What?
Because there was so much.
This Friday?
Yes, look it up. It's in Ohio, right? Patterson's Air Force Base. It was all over the news. Got closed down due to like heavy drone activity hovering all over the base. So why would they be hovering all over the base? If this was a military operation, why would they close down a military base?
Yeah, what the fuck? That sounds backwards as fuck.
Yes.
Bro, hold up. Check this out. Recently, there have been numerous reports of mysterious drone sightings across several states.
Oh shit! What am I doing?
Northeastern United States, including New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Connecticut, Virginia, and Massachusetts. The FBI and the DHS,
Oh,
the FAA,
dear
and
Lord.
the DoD have been investigating these sightings.
That's
They've
nuts.
examined over 5,000 tips and have not found evidence suggesting these drones pose a national security or public safety threat. Sightings appear to include a mix of lawful commercial drones, hobbyist drones, law enforcement drones, manned aircraft, helicopters, and even star stations.
But what do y'all think? Are they looking for a nuke? Are they trying to fuck with our bases?
Hold on one second. I'm not done yet. Hold on one second. There's also been combat between drones and other drones going on in the sky.
What?
Yes.
Bro, like they're firing projectiles? That's an act of terrorism. You can't have an aircraft fire a projectile.
That's what the crazy thing is, bro. That's why I think it's full of shit, bro. What they're saying is full of shit, bro. I'm telling you right now, man. Let's see if I can pull up the videos for you guys.
Bro, that'd be
What about
nuts.
the guy? You know that one dude. He talked about that. The guy, that fat electrician guy. He freaking said. He said that people joke about our obesity problem here in the U.S. He goes, well, they can be because you got kids strapping Glocks to fucking drones with switches on them, and they're just pulling a trigger. Like, and I was like, what? Like, yeah, they could. He goes, they don't do that. He goes, but technically you could in America because if you're a gun owner and you have a drone in your house, you could just take it outside and patrol your property with it. You just open up the front door, throw it out there. If it's your property, you own it outright, and you have your own drone. You've already freaking cleared it, and you cleared the gun thing
Oh,
too.
here we go.
Guess what? It's ridiculous.
Here we go.
Ridiculous.
Here we go.
Do we got it? Did you guys find it or no?
I did.
Is this it? This is, I think, Demise.
Sorry.
Thanks, General Ryder. So back to the drones. Can you unequivocally say that none of the drones that are being spotted are DoD assets or something that's being tested within the Defense Department? Are all of these either civilian or otherwise, but just not Department of Defense drones?
You're talking about the drones in New Jersey up and down the. Yes, they are not DoD assets.
None of them are.
To my knowledge, none of them are.
Okay. And are there any sort of experimental programs going on where maybe drones are being tested that?
To my knowledge, no.
What about the ones that are flying over military bases at this point? Have there been any possibilities of collecting what sort of information these drones are doing or anything like that?
Yeah, again, just to kind of put this into context, and I know that our colleagues at the White House, FAA, DHS, FBI have all made this point. So over 1 million drones registered in the United States, and on any given day, approximately 8,500 drones are, in flight. And so the vast majority of these drones are going to probably be recreational or hobbyist. They're going to be commercial drones, used in things like architecture, engineering, farming, or they could be used for law enforcement. Is it possible that some of those drones could be up to malign activity? It's entirely possible, but the vast majority, that is not the case. And in the case of drones flying near or over U.S. military installations, that in and of itself, just given the volume of drone flights we see on a given day, is not something that's new. We take all of those seriously. We will typically, when we detect them, attempt to classify them and take appropriate measures. Is it possible that some of those are surveilling? Absolutely. But can you make that assumption in every case? Not necessarily. So in each case, commanders have the authority, installation commanders and authorities have the authority to respond appropriately, and will continue to do that.
Pat.
Okay. I don't know if y'all want to watch the 17 minutes of this.
No, we're good. So here it is.
Yeah, that's
so here it is. So it is. So I come from like a research school that does autonomous like airborne like drone shit, right? It's like one of the top universities in the U.S. that does it. I didn't see any of that shit. The shit they're saying in New Jersey is shit. And I'm coming from a school that actually does research in that type of shit. I didn't see any of that fucking shit when I was out there ever. I see drones every once in a while, but not at the magnitude that New Jersey's fucking doing it.
I mean, did you hear anything about like the sniffers or any? Like, do you have any idea like why?
I understand the sniffers. I get it. It makes sense, but I think there's more than that. Like I showed Tobias a video. I want him to play that video if you can, Tobias.
Because like this just got me stressed, kind of.
Oh, dude, it's got me stressed out 100%, bro.
And like I get what he said about recreational drones, but I saw a picture of one. This thing was like 6 feet, dude. I mean, that's not a recreational drone, dude.
If there's this guy in Texas that got caught busting shooting out a drone, right? It's a federal offense to do it, right? But like if I'm scared shitless, right? Oh yeah, here's the video, bro. I think this is the video. This was what, December 14th? So this is it.
I can't tell what it is. Whoa, is that moving quick?
what the hell that is. But that is quick.
I didn't even think about that.
There's
Let's
only
see.
one remaining right now.
What the fuck,
Brother,
bro?
that green flash and
Dude,
one
yes, it's like they're interacting, right?
move quick around it. Get it.
Bro, it's
One's
like
a
they're
dr-
communicating.
yeah,
Dude.
one's
What
a
the?
drone, one's not a drone, bro. I think that's what's going on.
Super quick.
Orange orb is definitely a drone if it is.
Bro, the one's blinking and one's just a ball of orange.
Yep, one's a ball of orange, one's a fucking drone, bro.
Like,
What the actual fuck, dude?
oh, he's like right on it.
Oh, shit.
That, whatever it was, just shut down the drone. If that was a drone.
Oh my god. Is that like a laser? What the fuck is that, bro? Like, what even?
Yeah, there's been like videos of that type of shit happening all over the place like that. So there's like drone on drone like warfare going on right now.
You know, are we like on the same page? Like, am I like? Because what I've been seeing are these big fucking drones, not these little fucking pocket things. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Like my opinion. This is my crazy opinion. Yeah, I think there could be something with the nuclear thing, right? I'm not saying that's like this.
Like, let me send you this. This is what I fucking saw, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, this is like a scale of the drone size that we're talking about here.
Let me send it in DM.
Yeah, Discord DM.
Yeah, those things are huge.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's not like a little recreational thing. That's like a $3,000 piece of equipment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they're saying those things got to stay in the air for like 8 to 10 hours at a time. Like, no fucking way, bro. It has that type of battery power, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna go down like the deep end here, bro.
Okay.
I think this sounds kind of nuts, I guess. I think we're throwing these drones up to say, hey man, dude, we're tired of your shit flying around in fucking our airspace. We're tired of your shit being on our planet. And I think this is kind of like saying, hey man, we're here. We see you're here. We acknowledge that you're here. Like, stop fucking around with us in our airspace. So I think this is us saying something to the aliens, if that makes sense. If there are aliens.
So you think it's fucking aliens? You think this is some kind of extraterrestrial event?
I think this is a response. I think no one knows what the fuck's going on, but I think this is a response. I think that there's alien stuff going on all over the planet. Like, this is kind of like a semi cover up with it a little bit. Like, oh yeah, that's just a drone. That's just a drone. That's just a drone. And we are setting up tons of drones to like kind of cover it up, if that makes sense.
Oh, you're saying some of it is aliens, and we're sending drones to say all of it is drones.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting theory.
Yeah, and I think it's also a sign to let the aliens know, hey man, we're tired of.
We're in your face too.
Yeah, we're in your face too, bro. Our skies are here. Our skies are busy. You're affecting our airspace. Like, you need to like leave us be, type of thing. That's
Bro, that video is nuts that you just showed. I've not seen that.
Who has something playing in the background? I should.
Yeah, it's Joker. Joker, you gotta turn your mic down, bro.
What?
We're getting feedback.
There's a TV playing in the background, I think.
Oh, that's my mom's. You guys can hear that? Holy shit.
Yes.
Damn. Okay, yeah, give me a second.
I also think there's something to say with the nuclear thing. That could be a thing too. Maybe it could be double. Maybe both things going on. I know that they said that it was confirmed that they did lose a nuclear item.
Yeah, in Ukraine, there was a warhead that went missing.
Yep. So.
Well, see, now my thing is, okay, so since we're going to talk about this, let's talk about this. How do we predict that 2025 is going to go down then? Like, realistically?
I think a big revelation. Nuclear Armageddon, or like Nuker just said, aliens are fucking coming out of the sky.
Dude, if we say, think about this, we're on the verge of like nuclear Armageddon, right? Like, Minnie is right. We're like on the verge of like they said they're loading, like the nuke general from Russia just got fucking bombed, got killed, right?
Right.
I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, so they're leading.
Shit's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, it's getting hot. The one thing they could save. What is the one thing they could save the planet
Aliens.
from aliens?
It would unite us.
Aliens. Yep. Aliens could save the fucking planet, bro. And an
Energy
alien invasion-
manipulation.
An alien invasion could be unite the planet and be like, hey, we have bigger fish to fry than this bullshit of like us killing each other.
But
Like,
what if the aliens aren't real? Like they say that to make us unite in the global order, and then there are no aliens. I mean, that it's even farther down the rabbit hole, but just a food for thought.
We're talking about Project Bluebeam.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it was Project Bluebeam.
Oh, I didn't realize that's what that was. I never really like looked into that.
Project Bluebeam is like a fake alien invasion on Earth.
Interesting. Okay. Huh.
I just don't think it's fake. I don't know.
Bro, the Roswell's weird, dude. That happened. I mean, we know that happened, but we don't know, as the public, we don't know what was recovered. That was weird, dude.
Well, see, the thing with that is, and you know what? Let's put it down like this. So check this out. Obviously, we know over the years, a lot of crazy things have been coming back up. Okay? There's been a lot of crazy discoveries that aren't really being made public unless you're traveling in these certain circles. Because, honest to God, for example, with the dragons over the Nordic islands from the Krakens in the ocean. All of these things that were mythical to people are suddenly reemerging themselves.
Right, like the giant squid and
But like the problem is this is what becomes another issue. What if these things never left? They were taken from
that.
there,
That would be interesting.
and then now they're back, which means whoever took them might be back as well.
Well, that's like the whole precursor theory with like the aliens are under the oceans, or they're always here. They were here before us. They seeded us. We are their product. That would be crazy.
Well, see, exactly, which is crazy because they're just like, I don't know about that one, Chief.
It's definitely deep. It's far off in there.
It's one of those things. It's one of those things that unless you know, what do you really know? Like,
Dude.
Maybe that's what got Ocean Gate. Maybe they went too deep, found the aliens.
Right?
well, I mean, just think about. Let's just talk about Zone F inside the ocean. Why is there a giant cage in Zone F? Why has NASA had that entire zone of the ocean completely caged off?
I've never heard of that. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, it's right off the East Coast. It's crazy. NASA's been because you gotta remember, NASA originally started studying space and stars. They wanted to discover, what was actually on the planet. That was NASA's realistically, that was NASA's entire mission statement when the company formed. Was exploration of Earth and the galaxy. But they've been researching the ocean for years.
Yeah, sure enough, NASA Zone F. It's a satellite imaging portion of the ocean that is restricted. I don't see anything about a cage, but I do see that it's restricted. That's
crazy.
interesting.
Why would they restrict it?
Yeah.
Why would they restrict such a vast part of the ocean? And not just vast, but also deep. You gotta look at where Zone F is and look at how deep the ocean is right there. It's like one of the deepest parts of the fucking ocean that's off the coast of the United States that isn't the Mariana Trench.
Apparently,
I
there's a
wouldn't worry about it.
lot.
I wouldn't worry about it being caged off. Knowing us, we'll find a way to fuck it.
I hope not, because if rumors are of what's in there,
That would be nuts, dude. I couldn't imagine
then we're
that.
all screwed. We'd all die. Real shit. All of us would be dead. I don't feel like dealing with it.
Somebody needs to just Goku up and go down there and destroy that thing.
Pretty much Goku or Naruto or fucking Luffy. Oh, you can't get Luffy. He can't swim.
Yep, nope, can't take him down there.
Can't take
But he
him.
could if he had an
you can take him
actual
inside the
suit
bubble.
that he.
You can take him inside the bubble. Remember?
You know what you could do? You know what you could do from a fantasy standpoint? You could literally put Luffy in a suit of adamantium, like they do with Kevlar, like in a Kevlar-like blend, and you would send him down there in that dude, and he'd be fine. Like very few things, if we're talking about fictional, mythical stuff, like
That's true, but no. On like a serious note, I'm curious to see because they're talking about finally.
didn't they already set a nuke off on that thing, and it's still down there? It's kind of fucked up now. Think about it.
They're also talking about declassifying all the files from Zone F from the research, so they'll be made public. I want to read those. I want to read those files. I want to see if any of the predictions I've ever made about what's actually in there is true.
What do you think is in there?
I think what's in Zone F, honestly, is.
Well, now, what part of the ocean is this again?
Zone F is off the east coast of the United States.
It says it's the North Atlantic is the location of the Zone F. NASA's Zone F.
I think what NASA has in there, I think why it's so vast and why it's so massive, and why it's in one of the deeper portions of the Atlantic Ocean, is I think they're housing forgotten fish in there. I'm thinking that they're housing historic fish that were supposed to be extinct. I think that's where the Kraken is. That's where the Megalodon is. Because I mean, some of these fish, well, yeah, the rumors have them to be extinct. Those are rumors. Extinction and adaptation to environments are two different things. You know what I mean? And if you look at it, the giant squids, giant squids and cephalopods alone live in some of the deeper parts of the ocean as it already stands. So why isn't there a possibility that there could still be, the Kraken, the Megalodon? I mean, who are we as a species that has barely explored the ocean to say that a species is completely gone? You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of ignorant, yeah, somewhat ignorant.
It is, because we have no idea what they could have adapted to. We have no idea what they're capable of.
You know what I get a kick out of? Is if we actually found Godzilla off the coast of Japan.
That'd be pretty bad.
I'm just saying, dude, if that dude rose up after all this stuff that we're considering right now, I look at it and be like, guess what? Guess what, Mom? I'm taking the rest of Dad's inheritance. I'm going to Japan. Is that where that Godzilla is? Yep. Can't wait to see him. I'll be over there like friggin' Creed. Friggin' arms wide open. Come on. Hit me with it.
Right, it's just
vaporize my ass.
Or even the fact that who are we to say that the Leviathan doesn't exist?
What is that?
Oh, that's a good one.
The Leviathan?
Isn't that what wasn't that what it was isn't that what it was in Nordic mythology that Thor was supposed to die to?
Yeah.
It was the Leviathan. Yeah, I thought so if I remember that correctly.
So it was just a Nordic folk tale. That's what it was. So yeah, here a minute, let me.
That's the same thing with Krampus. Krampus makes me laugh, dude.
The old German folktale.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that's that new movie, the that Chris Evans and Dwayne Johnson is in. Red One with J.K. Simmons.
Okay,
If you
so
remember that shit too.
I do. So here, check this out. I definitely spelled this wrong, but I can give you a little brief history over the Leviathan. It's a pretty interesting figure. It's been referred to by many different folklore and religious texts as well. Because I mean, you know how folklore works, you know how religion works. But so like the Leviathan, the legendary sea monster originating from ancient mythology and religious texts in the Bible, particularly in the book of Job, the Leviathan is described as the powerful chaos inducing sea serpent. He's often depicted as a symbol of untamed nature, representing the chaos of primordial seas, which is interesting, which would make sense that it would show up in the ocean. It makes sense on why it would be where. Oh, I don't know. Personally,
Bro, you could hide a skyscraper in the ocean, so you could easily hide a giant anything, I feel like.
Well, I mean, yeah, civilizations are hidden underneath the ocean still.
Right?
Like, who's to say? Who are we to say that it doesn't exist? It's mighty ignorant, if you ask me.
Bro, you could put all of New York City under the ocean and no one would ever know.
You could put the entire world under the ocean and no one would ever know. Let's be real. Like, Ice Age were to happen again, dude, we would all be dead. It would literally just be rinse, wash, repeat. But I'm predicting, though, that 2025 is going to be the year of bringing back good fucking games, hopefully. Because 2024 blew shit for video games. Swear to God.
Yeah, don't get me started on that.
Like, 2024 was dog shit for games this year.
Dude, I'm telling you, everybody was looking forward to Black Ops 6. Like, it's got a new movement mechanic. I'm like, okay, so let me clear something up with the people. Call of Duty is not a real shooter. Because in real life, you pull some shit like that, like you go to dive sideways. I already shoot ahead of my targets to begin with.
Right?
That's gonna be a headshot, dude. You ain't getting back up from that, or at least in the chest. You know, it's not gonna end well, dude. Like, and I was like, nah, that wasn't like I always knew Call of Duty, but most of the time I think I played it for like zombies and at the time I had friends that we really did play the shit out of it, dude. It was ridiculous. So much time, dude. Don't do it. They're like, yeah, Black Ops 6 has zombies. I'm like, it's not the same. You don't get it.
They walk you through the Easter egg now. It's dumb.
Yeah, people walk people through the Easter egg, and yeah.
No. The game walks you through the Easter egg.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that does.
I think 2025 is going to be a year of like. It's gonna be a weird. It's gonna be a weird year for everybody.
Elaborate.
I just think that it's gonna be a year of like, there's like three things staring at us as like as a humanity, right? There's three things looking at us.
Okay.
Like three major things that like we need to take a self-reflection at ourselves and like
AI.
figure out where the fuck we're gonna be, right? Like AI is definitely one of them, right? Like World War III is the second one. And if the aliens thing is real, that's the third. Like what is like so it's gonna be a year of like self-reflection and it's gonna be self-growth because like we gotta like stop the bullshit. Like all this shit is like, dude, we've been so self-absorbed and so don't give a shit about anybody's like anything but anything you're doing. Look at where we are, bro.
Yeah.
We're on the edge. Like
we're about to get it.
Yeah, we're about to get it. One way or another, we're about to get it. There's three major threats. There's three major like humanical, like human worldwide threats right now. Three major worldwide threats. Not one, not two, 3.
What are the
Right.
What are they again?
Dude, there's 3 threats that could could fuck up humanity. There's 3 major threats. Yeah.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go. One more time.
Yeah. All right. World War III is 1. All right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Number 2.
I ain't got much
AI.
time to live. I haven't got much longer to live anyway.
AI.
So let's do it.
AI is all right. And number 3, the realization that we're not alone in the universe anymore is gonna strike.
I fuck a
home.
robot. AI ain't shit.
Hold on a second. The idea concept, the people don't feel like don't realize the psychological effect it'll happen to the human race when we realize we're not alone in the universe anymore.
We're not special.
Yeah.
I'll fuck an alien like James T. Kirk. I don't give a damn.
No, the idea that we could be subjugated.
Oh yeah, good point. As a
I still
fucking
fuck 'em.
race. As a race. Oh my god.
Yes. As a
So
race,
you're
we could be
arguing-
subjugated.
You're arguing the malevolency or benevolency of said aliens that would come to
It
visit.
doesn't need to be that. It doesn't need to be malevolency, right?
See, okay.
Just knowing that there's an advanced race out there that's traveled like millions and millions of miles.
I
and have
bet you
advanced
if
weapons.
they've traveled
talk
that
about
far,
this.
they got some good ass weed.
Hold up.
Okay.
On
Bruh.
a serious note, though, on that, I want to talk about this because, and I don't care. Anyone can say what they want about this. In the animes that I watch, in Gundam, for example, especially in 00, they actually talk about this. They actually talk about how, as a humanity, as humans, as a society, and as a race of people, the reason truly why we are held back in exploration of space and the ocean is 2 reasons, and 2 big reasons. One, we do not have the capacity as a race to actually be ready for deep space exploration because we barely understand each other as people. How the fuck are we going to understand a whole nother race and not fuck with it and disform their entire universe? Because
one-
once you get
100% we will.
into intergalactic space travel like that, you have
Yeah,
to
well,
be
if
at
you
one
could do this,
as a culture, as a colony. You
You
have
could-
to be able to be as one. You have to.
I'm just saying, dude. You want to fly? You fly that long? If you flew that long and are interested about this planet, and you want to come down here for you can come to me. I'll clap them cheeks for you. Just saying.
This guy.
Dude, what if,
It's like, I don't give a damn, dude.
what if aliens? Okay, here's another crazy thought out there, right? Okay, we've had like in the last year or two, we have like our computing capacity has gone up like 1 million times, right?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In a year or two, right? What if the reason why aliens are here is because they're recognizing that our capacity.
Oh shit.
that
We're about to
AI
do it.
Understanding.
Yeah.
We're about to make the illegal technology.
Yep.
We're about
I'm
to
telling you that
Hell
right now.
divers in real life, boys.
I'm
Me,
telling
you,
you
and I
that
can
right
pick up
now,
the
bro. Because you gotta think. Look at Willow. You guys know what Willow is? Oh yeah, look it up.
No.
It's
Is that AI?
No. It's Google's
Wait.
new quantum computer.
Oh,
dude,
shit.
they were doing that. They were doing that back in the day. They talked about that at UCLA. That's old tech, dude.
No, it was just released. No. This just got released. They did a calculation that was going to take 10,000 septuplin years to do a calculation, and they did it in 10 minutes.
Nice.
And they proved that.
Can you send a link to that?
I can.
Or
Gotham, I'm gonna make you look like Mufasa. My cat's just looking at me like, you better fucking not. I will kill you.
Okay, so where was I? I want to get back on. I want to get back on my point here really quick. Where you at, Joker?
I was. Well, what I was on was the browser on my Xbox, and I was expecting you to send me that link through that Xbox. But
Oh,
it's
send it
cool.
through Discord.
I'll do it. I'll do it through my phone here. Give me a second.
Well, shit.
Oh yeah, so that's what I think it is. That's also what I think it is too. Is that like now that we're like entering the AI robotic shit, dude, that we're playing around with technology that like
Forbidden.
Okay.
Yeah, could be.
Like this was an article I heard about way before then, but it wasn't on the New York Post.
No.
This was like some other website, dude. Internet's crazy like that.
Yeah.
All right.
So where was I? So I think this is the first salvo that like the human race is ready to make that next step, and I think it's like the Avengers, bro. Right?
Yeah.
Think about the Avengers. The Avengers.
Even better, Sliders. Remember that show?
Well, think of the Avengers as this. It's like whenever like the Avengers stepped up, right? There's like Iron Man popped up, and they talked about this in like, I think Vision talked about it actually.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, we're up for like a next level of we're taking the next jump in our race, and I think,
Our cycle.
Yep, and I think the aliens are seeing that, and they're like, oh shit,
Problem.
the humans. You do not want the humans in space. We do not want the humans cannot be in space. That's bad.
Forbidden. That's a bad deal.
That's bad because humans are bad people.
They're stinky.
Yeah. No, humans are evil people. Like it's not like we are bad guys. Like I hate to say it.
We are malevolent for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, we can be, but we can also be malevolent as well.
No, we are completely evil.
I don't know, man. There's some people out there.
Who?
Me. I'm here for it.
You heard about what Mel Gibson did, right? How much money he donated to causes and like all that stuff.
Okay, so my thing is and this all once again comes back to this point that I was trying to But what if what if Elon Musk is onto something? What, like, realistically, if we're gonna be looking at this from like a practical standpoint, from a theoretical standpoint as well, what if Elon Musk actually found a way to communicate into space? I mean, it's not that crazy. Tesla
we do it all
back in the day.
I mean, we send radio messages into space all the time.
Yeah,
exactly. All the fucking time.
It's no different than sending a radio message. What if he just got one back?
If you ever read the book, The Three Body Theory, that's the whole story about that. Is like how in the 70s and 80s, China sent a signal that got responded back to them. They started communicating with aliens.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the craziest thing. I mean, I truly think 2025, I hope, and this is my prediction for 2025, I hope 2025 becomes the year that we decide to go back to space. We go, and when I mean go back to space, I mean actually start, exploring our galaxy again.
We had to start releasing some of our tech that we have. Stop hiding it.
Wasn't there like a I'm trying to think off the top of my head, wasn't there like somebody saying that it was theoretically possible for us to have a spaceship go about the speed of light or faster?
Well, yeah.
Kind of like this Futurama or Star Trek type variant or something like that, but they didn't have an energy source, I think is what it was.
Well, see, the only issue with that is if you're gonna do that, you have to remember, propulsion equals thrust times weight.
So as we would get faster towards the speed of light, so it could be. What about the theory in Futurama that the friggin' ship is just pulling matter towards it and pushing it behind it? How's that
Well,
any
see,
different from our typical?
I would go as far as going back to like the Big Bang Theory when like Sheldon and Leonard were having their debate over it because they were having their debate over quantum matter
Quantum
physics.
mechanics.
Because in reality, yes, it is possible to move alongside space and light.
So did
But
you
the
hear?
issue is it moves alongside time and space, which is what you need in order to go to warp speed, realistically.
So there's a theory. The thing that Willow looked up, right? The computer Willow. I guess something with a neutron. I think it is. Where they said where like if you don't look at a neutron, it blinks out of existence. I don't know if you know that or not. Right? There's something that blinks out of existence.
The observer effect.
Yeah, the observer effect, right? So what they're saying is
That's old.
No, hold on a second. I'm not done. Hey,
Shut down. Get out of here.
what the fuck are you talking about? What do you think it is, Joker? Then? What do you think I'm talking about then?
Because like if I'm not looking at that direction, I don't give a fuck. Like it's over.
Okay.
I got other shit to do. I constantly keep moving.
Hold
All right,
on.
hold on.
Okay.
Let me get back to it, right? So what they're saying is that so this is what they said to put into like the Willow thing is what they're kind of like talking about. Is like when you don't look at it or don't observe it, it disappears, right? And what it's doing is cycling between like
states of reality.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
It's phasing out of like parallel universes and shit. So it's flick. So basically, it's this thing that's like multi-universal, and it's holding everything together. But
it's like quantumly entangled.
Yeah, so it's quantumly entangled. Yeah, that's what they're saying. So what they're saying is like this is how they're going to prove that the multiverse is real.
Of course,
is that
multiverse is real?
Yeah. So, but this is them proving it. And what they're saying is they're eventually you could just, like if you could like master that type of technology, that you're not going to need like light speed because you're just going to be able to blink yourself into any spot you want to be at.
Well.
That's crazy if you master
it.
Yeah, that's alien technology.
Yeah, right there, bro.
Okay, hold up here. I got to apply some logic to the statement that I just heard because there was no logic to that. You're not going to just blink yourself into it.
No, you could because you're blinking yourself. You're blinking yourself.
What they're going to do from the scientific standpoint of it is they're going to find a way to harness dark matter and create wormhole interstellar dimensional teleportation. That's what's going to happen eventually. That's how it would actually go down.
No, I was saying if
you we're just going to rip a hole here, rip a hole here. Sounds like a bad porn.
Oh my god!
I think it was kind of interesting though. I thought it was very interesting.
It is.
No, that is super neat.
Interesting. Yeah. It is, and I'm totally down for it.
I mean, that's something that we'll never master, but you know, it's still.
No, it's a fucking dream.
Not in our lifetime. We will never.
Yeah,
see that
millions and millions and millions of years they won't master that shit, bro. Then they just realize everything's just created anyway, so we're all in this. At the end of it, we're gonna do all this research studies for millions and millions and millions of years, and then we'll realize we're just in a giant simulation. Like fuck.
Bro,
all that time was wasted.
Bruh, what a joke.
We're all a video game. We're all a fucking video game.
We're just in Grand Theft Auto 6.
I'm gonna be sitting there like, give me my PDF. Give me my PDF. I gotta see what's wrong. What the fuck is wrong with my stats? What the fuck happened?
Now, the question is this: is with the way that technology is picking up speed wise, right?
Okay.
Like, how the fuck are we gonna be able to keep up with us from like a human standpoint?
Well, like it'll be like this. It'll actually be easy to be 100% honest with you.
What? How is it gonna be easy?
Well, look at it. Like genuinely.
Just look at it.
Let me break this down. If you look at generational evolution has happened with the humans throughout the early years of the human race. So let's talk about you have your boomers, you have what is it? It goes,
dude, my fucking father can't even fucking turn the goddamn TV remote on, bro. Can't even turn on TV. He couldn't even know how to do that.
He can't, but yet you can fucking work a computer.
Yeah, that's what the problem is. Is like I don't know what these kids are gonna have, and I'm like, oh god.
That's just it. I think it's safe for us to assume and say that the next generation, when it comes to technology, the next generation is always wiser with the last generation's technology, and they find a way to enhance it. Let's be realistic now. Like let's genuinely be realistic about it, because VR technology was something that like my mom's generation did.
Dude, what if we're just
And now,
obsolete?
like,
You give me a teleporter from Star Trek, bro, and I'll fucking pay the fucking. I'll do a payment plan if I can't
Hold
afford
on
it
a second.
outright.
Hold on a second. How about that question, guys?
what?
Dude, what if humans are just becoming obsolete?
Oh shit.
Well, I mean, we are. Humans
Like
are-
George Carlin said it best.
Well, okay. So the thing is, as humans, we're not becoming obsolete, but I will say that we need to, as a people, I believe that we need to learn how to coexist. And I think that is what AI is really trying to do. Because if we do want to get back into like deep space, or even if we want to achieve peace on our planet, we have to be able to understand people as people. There has to be an understanding, because at
Does
some
there?
point you have. Well, yes, there has to be.
Why?
What are you gonna do if we're trillions of light years away from Earth and there's a coup d'etat that happens?
That's not what I'm
On
saying. What I'm saying is like,
ship.
what I'm saying is like we're building our own product that's gonna make us obsolete.
It is.
No,
Or we're just building our utopia.
it's
We're
one or
building
the other.
building all our slaves for our utopia.
Okay.
We're either gonna be obsolete or you're right. It's gonna be our utopia. One or the other. But like as of right now, dude, like I feel. I mean, it'd be great to have the utopia, but I'm like pretty soon you're not gonna need drivers. Pretty soon you're not gonna need any kind of like mid-class workers. You have AI.
Don't even need
chefs.
doctors. Fuck.
Yeah, even my doctor said we're running into a situation with doctors now. So doctors are at risk right now. Like exploration, why do we need fucking astronauts? We can send droids and drones out there. Like why? Like what's the point of like humanity doing anything anymore? Because we can just send other people to do it for us. So that means it makes the human race obsolete. We can't do anything. Hell, we may not
It
even
won't be.
hell,
It
we
won't
may
be
not
obsolete for a while.
even hell.
Because people
We-
still like how pussy feels.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Anyways, the idea that
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me the fuck I'm wrong.
no, I disagree with you.
Hold up.
I disagree with
Okay.
you, Joker.
Keep cutting each other off.
And the reason why I disagree with you, Joker, is like look at the fucking population decline recently.
Yeah. I mean, if that is any indication of how the world is trending right now, people don't really give a shit about sex as much as they think.
We don't give a shit about our lives. Is what it is. We have no future. We have no hope.
Tell that to Pornhub.
Well, that's the problem. Why do you need a girlfriend when you can just go watch fucking porn, jerk off, get it done, and go back?
Yeah. Why raise a family? Why do that?
Yeah. See, that's the issue. That's at hand right now. That's the issue that we're talking about.
Yep. So
That's because I like to have a defined character, so I could say I did it well and then I fucked up.
the problem is like all these things.
And then I fix myself up again.
All these problems are right now. We're hitting this society at once right now. It's hitting us all at once, from like our job standpoint to our love and relationships to our emotional status to fuck. I don't know if there are aliens flying overhead or not. I don't know if there's nukes gonna get dropped on us. I don't know if my AI is like lying to me or not. Like I don't fucking know, bro. I don't have a fucking clue.
I freaking like the nuke thing. It's not even gonna matter at that point because if you're a certain blast radius, you could be sitting there rubbing one out like the guy at Pompeii, and freaking just that's it.
No. Or AI save us, or aliens save us, or AI save us from the aliens, or the aliens save us from AI. I don't know what the fuck's going on, bro.
That last one was the script for Independence Day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like no one knows. Like I don't have fucking a clue. Like those are the things that are all like challenging our society right now. Like no one even knows what the fuck real work looks like really much anymore. I mean, especially when you imagine all the AIs are gonna take all the hardworking labor soon. Like that's gonna be a
Well, I
thing.
mean, dude, working at Amazon, AI drones bring all the product on shelves.
Oh yeah. I used to work for him. I know.
Yeah. And it's crazy because I built a lot of these fucking drones.
Dude, did you know that there was a code that friggin' takes off their friggin' like cameras or something and they hit people and have injuries there?
Mm-hmm.
I seen it.
Oh yeah.
Guy got clipped by one of those fuckers, dude. Just took his ankles. I was like, damn.
Because they're programmed. They're not programmed to read people's fucking ankles and shit. They're programmed to read the RFID
Yeah, I know.
frequencies that are coming off of the vest.
But they had, you can.
The programming is.
That's what they do when it fucks up, dude. They just take that shit off and then just dodge them.
All right, I got one crazy prediction.
Okay, what
for
is
2025.
Let's hear it.
You ready?
I am.
End of 2025.
Mhm.
The question actually gets answered, right?
Okay.
And the question is there an afterlife?
Oh wow.
You
And
think
that-
so? You
and
think
that question
will
gets
finally get
answered. Yes, by the end of the year. It'll
That'd
be
be
like a
something.
shocking thing. The question, the end of all questions, right there.
No kidding.
Throwing a Hail Mary, boys. I'm throwing a Hail
Going
Mary up
deep
there.
on that one.
Yep.
Going deep.
Okay. We will know that there's an afterlife because I think this is the year of reflection and like how society is going to change as a whole. And the greatest way to fucking top it off, is like, hey, there's an afterlife. And what does that do to society as a whole?
Okay.
That's a
Makes
crazy
us better.
one. That's crazy. It does. It makes the world.
That theory.
It makes the world a whole different ballgame, boys and girls. I think if we're gonna do change, let's do it all the way. Let's pull it all off. Fuck it, we're going.
Rip the Band-Aid.
Hold
Yeah,
up, hold
rip it
up.
off.
I'm hearing an echo from somewhere.
Think it's Joker.
I think so.
So end of 2025, I say November, December next year, we will figure out that there is an afterlife.
I swear to God, this mic is sensitive.
Right. Let's see.
It's not picking me up over here like a friggin' pig over a trowel eating these friggin' fruity pebbles and shit. But it hears my mom's fucking TV in the other room.
Right, that's crazy. But no, I think for 2025, I think for gaming wise, I think VR is going to pick up. I think it's going to pick up heavily in 2025. Personally. Like, I think we're going to see a lot of major titles switching over to VR.
I hope so. That'd be cool.
Well, I mean, they're already talking about putting Monster Hunter over in VR, which I thought would be dope. Personally.
Now, I didn't know about that, but I knew that they have generic copies of popular games. They have like the Call of Duty on, yeah. So you got Call of Duty on like VR and stuff like that is called Ghost of Tabor. I've heard about this. Someone brought that up to me, wanted me to get the game and join them online, and because he saw how I shoot, he's like, dude, it's the same thing. I'm like, nah, that's the last thing I need. I got kicked out of a lobby, and when my buddy, going back to VR chat, got kicked out of a lobby, and these 8-year-old kids that the parents let them get on there, and they all thought they were badass shooters, and I was shooting the fuck out of all them little bastards. I didn't give a shit. I was Anakin Skywalker, that bitch. To make it worse, It was a Star Wars themed world.
Oh,
And they
But-
kicked me. They voted to kick me out the lobby, and I got kicked. And my buddy said, "Why'd you kick him?" He was with his girlfriend. He goes, he was just too good. Oh, that shit had me laughing. Anyways,
and, I honestly think we're gonna see VR pick up pretty heavily next year.
That'd be awesome. I'd love some really good, solid VR titles.
Me too, because I wouldn't mind streaming some good VR titles next year.
I got to figure out how to do that first. That's
Like honestly, I think it'd be good. Who joined?
Hey, Vessel's in the call.
Let's see.
Mm.
What's up, dude? Streaming.
What about you, Joker? Here, 2025 prediction.
2025. I think 2025 is definitely going to be interesting. We're going to see a lot of exposure in people's personalities, just anybody in general. You know, things are going to come to light, and people are going to have to learn to be tolerant again. You know, not like they did in last year. You know, but I think we're going to find out some interesting things about individuals, even in our own families, you know, and shit like that. So I think, I don't know, it sounds like the ramblings of a madman, but I personally feel like most of the time when you actually like hang with somebody and you actually, you know, there's just going to be some. It's gonna be. We're gonna find the sociopaths. It's like, oh, we're staying away from you. I don't know. Next year's gonna be interesting. I think. Nah. I don't foresee anything great about next year, to be honest. I think, like you said, with the video games is a good point. VR. Don't know.
What about you,
Hey,
man?
you know what? I have a feeling Burger King is going to be as good that year than that's
All
That's
right.
what I'm gonna say.
Fair enough.
That seems like a sure bet.
What about you, Mooney? What about you, Mooney?
Prediction for 2025, man. Well, you know, that new terrorist group that no one's ever heard of is swooping across western Syria now that Hamas has been defeated by Israel.
The one with the
Ukraine
light
more.
blue flags, bro?
Yeah, the green flags, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, there's the one with the light blue flags, I guess. But
Light blue flag? Oh, maybe it is light blue. I thought green.
Yeah, you colorblind?
But yeah, I mean, Ukraine's been at war for 3 years, so going on 4 now. I mean,
is the war gonna end?
is the war gonna? You know what? Yes, it is.
No way.
Yes, it is.
How's it gonna
The war will end in 2025, gentlemen. It will be settled. That is the prediction.
How will it be settled? How do you think? Bombs? Or
No,
peace?
to be honest with you, I think that once we step into this new year, I think the president-elect's, you know, standing with the president-elect of Russia, I think that'll be the cause of the end of the war.
Oh, you think that's how the war's gonna?
I think they're gonna work something out, man.
Think they're gonna work something out?
I think Donald's gonna get over there and say, "Hey, man, we gotta shut this down. This is bad news. What do you guys want? What does Ukraine want? What does Russia want? Let's figure something out." Because, I mean, that's just like that's like 5% of the whole pot. I mean, this whole conversation is like obviously the whole story, but like that is only 5% of it. You know what I mean? Like we have the whole thing to worry about. But I think if we could knock that down, that would be a big win.
Yeah.
Be a big win. Okay. I can get behind that.
What I heard this man say is that Trump's gonna go over there to Putin, grab him by the bussy, and say, "Listen here, bitch. This is what we do."
I mean, that or they're gonna play cards and one guy will lose and I don't know.
Well, no.
I think it's gonna get worked out though.
It might get worked out. It might not get worked out. You never know.
I'm trying to be hopeful, man. I mean, it could. I mean, worst case scenario is we all go to war.
Oh no.
The aliens are gonna save us from the war. Remember that.
This is true. We have to remember Nuker's prophecy.
Yeah.
Alien cheats.
Aliens will save us from the war. AI will save us from the aliens.
But
And
who's gonna
Jesus will save us
from
from the AI.
Okay.
Yes.
There we go.
There we go. That's the
There we go.
prediction.
That's the prediction for 2025, folks. You heard it here,
Mhm.
live at the Cabana.
Let's go.
Burger King.
Burger King.
They're bringing back the McRib.
Yo, I saw that actually. That's awesome.
Look,
Yeah.
it's coming back, but will it stay back is the question. Catch it all next time with on Cabana.
That was
Maybe we'll know.
Let's go.
Maybe we'll
brown.
know. Oh, dude. Alright, guys. I didn't realize all this.
Beansandrice.com.